Alright, so what's up everybody? Specifically for the men that I'm making this video for, the intention of this is just to help you get moving. So this is some basic yoga poses. You can call them stretches, whatever it is. This is really just to help you get energies moving in your body. So the first thing you can do, because usually when you wake up you may be a little stiff, this is the first thing that you can do in the bed, okay? So in the bed you can just lie down. I'm sitting down here, I'm lying down. Back's gonna be flat. I prefer if you did this on a flat floor with mats or a carpet. So you have a nice stable stability for your back. Hands out to the sides, back flat, palms up to the sky. Get your feet out to hip, a little wider than hip width. Inhale through your nostrils, and as you exhale, bring both knees to one side. You'll notice that my feet stay on the ground. Okay, this is just to open up the hip, open up the sides of your body so you're gonna be ready for the day. Come back, exhale to your opposite side. Inhale, exhale. Now as you inhale, come here, stay for the full inhale, and then as you go to the opposite side, make sure you exhale fully. Sing a song, sing a note, doesn't really matter to me, I just want to get you breathing. Okay? When you inhale, come back to your center, and then when you've done 5 each side, I just did 4. This is 5. 5 each side. You're going to pull your knees into your chest, allow your lower back to settle into the mat. As you're doing this here, you're going to start off holding one leg, and then the opposite leg is just going to come down to the floor. You're just going to slide your heel along the mat to wherever you feel comfortable. Now, I usually have tight hips, so you see how I have a little bend in my knee here? That's exactly where I want you to go, just to start to open up this hip flexor here. I'm going to show you on this side so it's a little easier. Heel comes down, leg still bent, slowly extend the leg. Okay, now some days you may be further along and that's great. Other days you may not be, but just extend and go as far as you can. Exhale, inhale, come back, and then go the other side. Exhale. Okay? Those are your first 2 that you're going to start on the ground. Once you're done, bring both knees in, and then you're going to roll to the opposite, roll to one side. Sarah, come on around here for me. I got my girl Sarah from Momentum helping me out with the video. Hey. All right, so now you all are going to come into a tabletop position. The tabletop position means your wrists are going to be right under your shoulders. Your knees are going to be right under your hips, okay? When you're here, we're just going to start to look up and then look for your belly button, okay? Look up, look for your belly button. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look for your belly button, okay? This is starting to work and create space in your spine. So while we just loosened up the hips, this is starting to create more space in your spine, okay? Now, what I'm going to have you do from here, Sarah, come over here a little bit.
Yep.
All right, thank you. So when you're here in this position, we're going to start to open up the hip a little bit more. So I'm going to have you first start off with your left side. Bring your left foot wherever you can. Sometimes it may be out here. For some people that are at least more flexible, they can bring their hand closer. And all we're going to do is we're just going to lift our torso up here. Hands are going to be at our hips. We're going to open up, shift forward. Okay? I'm going to show you on this side. When we open up and shift forward here, this is starting to stretch your quad and also your hip flexor. A lot of times, especially if you're sitting down, your hip flexors are going to be tight. So this gives you an opportunity to support yourself. Hands, just like this, are going to go right at your lower back to help inch your hips forward. Make sure that your both legs are as close to a 90-degree angle as possible. Okay? Now, once you've done this here, you're going to come back to your tabletop. You're going to extend your legs, just like this, and then you're going to press back through your hands. Tailbone comes up to the sky. Traditionally, this is known as a downward dog. Now, I'm going to have you keep a nice soft bend in your knees here so we can open up the ankles and your knees and your hips. Okay? Your head is going to stay in between your ears here so you can bob your shoulder blades. Not up here, not down here, right here. Now, as you inhale, you're going to come back, lower your knees, and then lower your hips. Okay, this is going to stretch the front of your body. As you exhale, come back up, bending the knees, slide forward, knees down, hips forward. Okay? Now, after you've done that 5 times, you're going to exhale, come on back up to your downward dog, and we're going to walk our feet forward. So bend your joints as much as possible. Wherever you go for the day is where you go. Some people may be able to get up here, some people are back here. Wherever you are at the time, use your upper body to come back, settle into your heels, and then stand up into a nice tall position. Okay? And you'll be done for the day, you'll be ready. You're probably going to feel your heart rate's up a little bit. You may even get a little bit of a sweat. But just do those little exercises or those poses for right now, and then I'll give you your feedback, and then we'll start to add on to that. So just to refresh, the hip rocks 5 times. Again, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. The knee holds 5 times each side. Your hip flexor here, stay here for 5 full breaths. Inhale, exhale is 1 breath. Then switch sides. And then you're going to do 5, down dog, up dog. Stand up, you're done. Let me know how that works for you guys, okay? Namaste. Which means I honor the light in you, which is also in me. Translation, you spot it, you got it. Talk to you guys soon.